ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Let's just let everyone in the chat know first here that we are live. So, at everyone, all right, guys. Let me know if you're getting if you guys can see me fine in the chat or not. But yeah, we should be live now. It's gonna be a very exciting day today. Huge drop. The jobs data disappointed. The labor market actually did not cool off as we expected. So yeah, the puts we had from yesterday will print. I will just once I make sure that the chat is okay and running well, then we can just discuss this. I just want to make sure that we are live here. Let me just grab the shareable link here, open this up here, and send this here. And can you guys hear me? Is this is the audio working? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I think you know what the issue is here. Sound settings and sound, manage sound devices. Sound control panel. Hold on. Sounds. No, that's not the recording. And this here, properties. And boom. Here we go. I'm sure you guys can hear me now just fine, right? So let's get this show on the road. All right, guys. So if we have a quick look here at this chart, we can see here a clear break of the trend line, right? We saw an immediate big jump here at the open, and it was just it stopped exactly right at our support line here, and then an immediate rejection and fall down, right? That was just a knee-jerk reaction, happens all the time. And now we can see here that that we're going down for the equivalent of the gap fill on the SPY. If we guys look at the SPY here, there's a gap that needs to be filled. There you go. See, this is the gap right here that we're talking about yesterday, and oh, this is the chart. Apologize. So if you guys have a look here at the SPY, we can see here that there's this gap here that needs to be filled, and right now we are currently filling it. Of course, we see the SPY just going up a little bit here, which is very normal because if you look at the RSI, we're extremely oversold, right? This is a very very oversold RSI here. So what's going to happen now probably is we're going to start forming a bear flag. So we have here our pole, right? And this is very characteristic of every drop. And we're going to start forming our flag here. We're going to see some consolidation, and most likely we're going to see a drop down and then some consolidation, and then a drop down and then some consolidation, right? If we are lucky, if we're very lucky today, we can expect to go back here and start testing these lows. Hopefully, I don't think so. I'll be shocked. I think we will probably stop here at the 360 level, right? But because this will be like what 2-3 sigma move, right? That'll be a very big move here. So if we do get a big move like this, like to the 360, I got one SPY put. And I think I'm just gonna, trim that here. I'll probably add more puts here at the open, right? So basically what I'll be looking at here at the open, either a formation of the flag, right? And then a flag and then a continuation to the downside, or I'm expecting a bounce here off this level, and then again a continuation downwards. If I see a break of this level here, this is not good. I don't expect that to happen. We are pretty bearish. The only thing that's worrying me right now is this VIX, right? VIX is not behaving the way you expect it to behave, right? VIX, you'd expect, like with a drop like this, you expect it to be, sky high shooting up, but this is not what we're getting here whatsoever, right? This is, we have here still a downward trajectory for, intraday, 5-minute chart for VIX. And we can see here, it's been testing this trend line, 1 touch point, 2 touch point. This little green dot here is a touch point. So 1 touch point, 2 touch points, right? And we see here a rejection at this level here, and it still has trouble breaking through, right? So with the futures being down 1%, with the SPY down 1% pre-market, same thing probably for QQQ and all the other major stocks, I expect to see a pretty green VIX here, right? I expect to see this, big spike up, equivalent to the big spike down here on the futures or on the SPY, and I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that anywhere, and this is a little worrying, right? So in that scenario, right, I would always go for, just basically I would go ideally for, 1 second, let me just log here into this, my account. My brokerage account. Yep. Okay, we're good here. I'm really sorry about the mix-up today. Everything I know seems hectic. I'm very sorry about that. It's just like I need to, I had to sort out some stuff with the wire transfer for the future account. Banks, how they are. So basically, I was just waiting for that, and yeah, like it seems to be sorted. They just needed some information to confirm because it was an international payment. But they seem to have everything they need. I'll just wait for them, and we'll see what's up. And we have our first comment here, Angelique. Good morning to you as well, Angelique. Hoping you have a fantastic morning. I know you're wearing calls, Tesla calls, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. Even if you take a loss on those today, we still have the rest of the day. We didn't even start, right? And we probably are gonna get some direction today, and you will make back all this money and then some. So don't let one bad trade ruin your day. We still have a full trading day ahead of us, right? So whatever, if anyone was in calls and they lost money, we are, God willing, going to make this money back today. We still have a full trading day ahead of us. So no biggie, not the end of the world, right? I wouldn't worry too much about it, right? So, sorry about that. Yeah. All right. So okay. So good. Now we're starting seeing some numbers here. So this is the October. This is the put that I had yesterday, right? But before we speak about this, I'm just gonna go here and show you my trades for today. Where would it be here? Transfer and pay. I think that's transactions. I'm not really used to the desktop version. I usually trade on the phone here. But let's see if this is it. Nope, this is not it. This is not it. Has to be transactions here somewhere. I just want to go over the stuff. Yeah, orders and trades. I just want to go over the stuff we had pre-market. All right. So if you look here, pre-market, guys. So I took a hedge here. I was expecting this to be a little bit bullish. So I already had a put that was worth around $250, $60 from yesterday. So I took a call, an SPX call, which is something I would not normally do. Neither recommend. Very out of the money same day, but this was, like we're just playing the jobs data here. If we were gonna go with the charts, which is what I did, it seemed, that we might get a pump here, but nope. Numbers are pretty bad. So of course you can see here, I bought this for $250 and sold it for $20. Got absolutely decimated. This is why I'm not a fan of 0-day and far out of the money. And this is a lesson here that we add. Remember I told you guys yesterday about this document. So this will be a lesson here that we would add to our lessons, right? Things that we learned. Okay. So as you guys can see here, trade SPY instead of SPX because you won't be able to afford multiple contracts. So you can't trim and it's expensive. So you'll be forced to get out of the money for same-day contracts, which is exactly what happened to us today, right? So this is a big no-no. And as you can see here, guys, it absolutely got decimated, absolutely got crushed immediately. This is no good, no bueno. We do not want to be in that situation at all, right? So this is definitely a lesson here that we learned. I'm gonna add this document, like whatever we learn, guys and gals, of course. I'm gonna add all the lessons here, and I'm gonna share this document with you. I'm just gonna make it pretty over the weekend, and I'm gonna share it in the Discord group, and I'll add it in the link in the description down below. And again, if you look at this here, speaking of which, no zero-day expiries for day trades because chop will destroy your premiums if they don't move immediately, right? And we have also another rule here that no one-day expiry for overnight holds, right? Which I did actually apply here because if you guys look at this here, if I go to my portfolio, we see here that I got one that expires Monday and I bought it yesterday, so I had 2 days here expiry on this one, so I did follow my rules on this one, right? And the reason for that is if I have bought this yesterday and expires today, then now I have a 0-day expiry contract on my hand. And while this looks very juicy and nice, at the open this premium will get crushed. I would, like it says here that I have $261 of unrealized profit. Guys, I promise you, we will not be able to sell this at 260. We'd be lucky to sell it for like 230, 220 at the open, and it's gonna fall immediately down in value, right? Because of the chop and stuff like that. That is if it was a 1-day expiry, or in that case it would have been today a same-day expiry, right? So this is why we avoid these, right? And of course keep size at 20 to 25%. I got this question yesterday from some people on Discord. I keep this is all for small accounts. And by small accounts, we mean here accounts that are, smaller than, I want to say $5,000, but honestly, it could be like all the way up to maybe like $10,000, I guess, like still I think I would apply these same rules to the $10,000 account, but let's see how it goes. Okay, so all right, so back here to our puts. So what is the game plan here for this one, right? Okay, so rule number 1, right, and there's something very important here. I'm going to add it on the lessons, right? Fridays, right? So for Fridays, okay, sorry about that. So for Fridays, you want to size small, collect profits. Why? Because the weekend, right? Because the weekend is 2 days. If you are red today, if you take a bad trade today, you have to worry about it for 2 to 3 days, right? On the weekend. If you took a bad trade on Tuesday, you only have to worry, for a few hours overnight. You sleep, you wake up, and the market is open, right? So, but if you have a red day today, if you take a bad trade today, if you're worried about a trade that you took today, and you're holding it, across the weekend, you're gonna be worried. You're gonna ruin your weekend. Instead of relaxing, recouping, re-leveling yourself, you're gonna be worried throughout the weekend about it. So you don't want that, So Fridays, size small, collect profits, and let's add here also tight stops, right? Tight stops, because weekend is long and you want to relax and not worry about a trade or a red day. And by the way, psychologically, and I'm sure you guys went through this, it makes all the difference. Even if you had a very red week, you're losing money Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday you have a green day. Human psychology. Thursday, Friday you have a green day. You're gonna be very energized on across the weekend. You're just gonna keep thinking, like, okay, like it's not, I'm not that bad. I can save my account. I can save my portfolio. Monday I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna study this weekend. Let's go. You know what I mean? So this is very important that you do little things like this that help with your own psychology, right? So okay, so let's get back to the chart here. So the reason I said this is because I will probably be looking to take profit at this, on this one soon. Okay. I mean, like we started this account at $1,000. It is $1,400 now. We're up 40%. We started this challenge yesterday. Today is day two, right? So in 2 days, we're up 40% on the account, right? This is crazy. This is excellent. This is super good, right? All the plays were alerted in Discord or were taken here with you guys, on the stream. So you guys saw everything. You saw my reasons. You saw my stops, my take profits. Everything was done live and on the up and up. This was supposed to be a 3K challenge. I actually still have 2K credit, which I will be using because this could be a little bit slow if we keep doing it this way, right? So hopefully the bank issue gets sorted out and we get our money soon here. So, but yeah, I mean, like, so far looks like we might have a good day here, like, and if we are getting direction here today, we might wanna, like, press our advantage, right? So, my bank is calling me. All right, guys, just give me 1 minute here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop the stream, guys. I'm sorry about that. I will be back in 5 minutes. And they stopped calling. Screw them. You guys are more important. Screw them. If they call again, I'll pick it up. But if they don't, screw them. No, they already took enough of our time today. We need to get this done. Yeah. Okay. So what do we have here? We have a bear flag forming. Look at this. Look at this here. This is a nice poll, and as expected, like I told you guys at the start of the stream, we got here a nice poll and a nice flag here. Emily, thank you, Emily. I'm glad you're happy that we're still doing the stream. It's very kind of you. Thank you. By the way, guys, if you do not know, Emily is my girlfriend. She's the one I talk about in the group all the time. She is extremely, extremely supportive of my very annoying habits. So if you guys can just, jump in and chat and just, give her a quick hi or hello, I would personally appreciate it. But yeah. Anyway, back to our charts here. Let's just get rid of these. Okay, so we still have a bear flag forming here, and we still have the flag here, the VIX here not moving. This is not good. This worries me a little bit. You guys remember the diversions we had yesterday? You guys remember what happened? We had a diversion and it reversed quickly, right? So this is all the more reason, or another reason, that I'll be looking to take profits quickly on this one, if I can. 207 here. This is 100% gain on this. So if I can get $210 out of this trade, 100%, I'm not gonna be a greedy person. We don't have to limit sell. We can just do a stop sell, right? So we can just stay in the trade. But if it hits a certain level, we're out. But yeah, thank you, Omega. Sizian, hi Emily, can you handle Ash's margin call so he can continue to stream? Yeah, I'm getting margin called live on stream. Like, yeah, I mean, okay, that is not embarrassing whatsoever. No, no, no. This is not what happening. If anyone is new here, I am not getting margin called. I'm not gonna be a meme. This is not going on to Reddit. I am not getting margin called. Okay, so back to our chart here. Let's have a look at the futures. We're not really seeing anything different here. We still have a bear flag forming, right? And so look at the RSI. It's resetting, and this is good. Like, okay, so it's no longer oversold. Just pretty good. Again, like we're probably not gonna see anything super exciting right now until the market opens. The market is gonna open in 15 minutes. All right. So until that happens, let's go over something quick here. Let's over, and I want to explain this to you guys because this is a very important concept, and uh, I don't think this will actually happen. But I want to explain the concept of compound effect because a lot of people, they're not big on the big wins. But let's have a look here. If assuming we can get 20% gain a week, which is ginormous, by the way, hedge funds do not get 20% year over year, much less in a week, right? But let's assuming, starting with a small account, we're big on size, we're doing 25% trades. Let's say we can do a 20% gain. In 21 weeks, we will turn that 1K if you're consistent 20% gain, which is not going to happen. You cannot be green every week. This is an impossibility. If you are a freak of nature. You will be scooped by hedge funds and institutions and will be offered crazy amounts of money to be working for them. But let's assume that you are somehow, or eventually getting a 20% gain every week in 21 weeks. That's less than a year. That's less than half a year, right? Because half a year would be 26 months. In 21 weeks, you would have turned the 1K into 46K, right? That is a 4,600% increase, right? So the reason I'm showing you this, because this is not a plan, because I cannot do this. I'm not saying I don't think I can do this. I know I cannot do this. No one will be consistently green for 21 weeks, 20% gain. And you want to know why, guys? I will give you here a very simple reason, because it is kind of mathematically impossible. If I keep stretching this out, right? And you can see here, damn it. Okay, Excel, making me look bad on the stream. Let's see here if it works like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see here. By week 30, we are $230,000. By week 40, we're at 1 million. It's not even a year, and we turned $1,000 into 1.5 million, right? We keep extending this, and the numbers get scary crazy, right? So week 76, we get to $1 billion. You have turned in a year and a half $1,000 into $1.5 billion, into $1 billion. You keep extending this, and it gets to a place where you have in your trading account more money than there is money in the universe, right? So this is not feasible, guys. This is not realistic. This is not gonna happen. It's very unrealistic, right? So you want to set your expectations realistically. But the reason I am showing you this, guys, because taking 20%, when you can get it, this compounds very quickly, right? You might not be able to get 20% gain every week, but you can get 21 trades that are with 20% gains. If you cap your losses at 5 to 10%, this will be your max loss, and you're consistently getting 20% gains, 20% plus gains. It is absolutely possible for you to very quickly grow your account. It is like, look at this. It is very shocking how quickly small money compounds into very big money. 40% gains, same thing. $1,000 will turn into $1 million if you're taking 40% hits, right? So this is why, for me, when I see 20%, when I see 40%, I stop placing stops. I start taking my money. I start running away. I don't need 100% plays. I don't need 200% plays. It's not a must. It's not something that I have to do, right? Because I know that if I am consistent, if I'm very careful with my stops, if I conserve and protect my money, I can compound this, these small gains into very big gains. And you guys saw this yesterday with your own eyes, right? What happened yesterday? We had this. It was the same contract, actually, right? And I got out at a loss. I trimmed one contract at a loss. I trimmed a second contract at a loss. In total, I think I lost $22 or something like that, right? But today, with the same contract again, I am almost up 100%, right? Because I keep my losses very minimal. I'm not afraid to lose money. It is okay, right? Because I'm very protective of my small baby account, right? And I let my runners go as much as they can, but I keep placing stops, So this is what I'm gonna do here at the open. I'm gonna place a stop to make sure that I can guarantee myself, some sort of money here, right? Which at least 50% or more. Okay, so this is why, I think, taking 20% hits here and there, taking 50%, 40% hits here and there, getting the wins, trimming, getting out quickly is the best way to grow a small account or any account, honestly, in my opinion. Now, these numbers become hard for big accounts. We're just talking specifically about small accounts, because I would not be like, for a big account, I would never be trading at 25% in one position or 20%. That is way too big for me, right? For a 25K account, I'd probably be doing 5 to 10%. For a 50 to 100K account, I'd probably be doing between 2 and 5%, right? So the bigger the account gets, the harder it becomes to hit these numbers, right? Which is again part of what we're talking about. I don't think it's a good thing for you to keep taking positions that are 20 to 25%, because you saw here what happened. You saw what happened with the call that we took, right? It immediately got decimated. It immediately went to zero. Of course, it's not going to happen the same way every time. This was like a binary event, but still, it could happen. And I don't want to be losing this much money very quickly, right? So we have here, we lost $300 here, but we made $300 here. So, that kind of took the edge off that. But still, like with a big account, this would be a very big hit. You would feel it. It will rock you down to your core, right? We don't want that, okay? So let's have a quick look-see back here at our charts, and let's see where we stand right now. So futures are moving up a little bit. We are still within our bear flag, right? So for a bear flag, you expected the flag portion to go up, right? So for a flag, I'm looking for this, for a bearish flag, right? If it was a bullish flag, right? So if for a bullish flag, I'd be looking for the opposite. This will be the pole, and I will be looking for this, right? And the more parallel they are, the more this confirms to me that this is a flag, right? So look at this here, very parallel, right? Look at these candles. Look at these candles here, very parallel to each other, right? So to me, this would be a textbook bear flag formation. Does not necessarily mean that it's gonna play out, but it is textbook, right? It's textbook, and this gives me more confidence in my play, right? Because any formation can fail at any time. This is just how the market is. We all know this at this point, right? But when I see something like this that is very textbook, right? So we have all the market conditions are bearish. We just got bad numbers. The market is gonna start pricing in, 75% hike as a certainty at this point, and we're gonna start discussing, is it gonna be 100 points or not? I think 100 points will be way too much. I don't think it's gonna happen, but people will start speculating. They will start pricing it in a little bit, right? So, and you guys remember the last time we were starting to price the 75 points, we hit an all-time low. So if we start pricing it now, it is realistic for us to expect that maybe we might test the lows again, or even make a new low here, right? It is within the realm of reason and reality. It would make sense. It would not be crazy for us to expect the market to test the 52-week low now. Makes perfect sense. Not a crazy target to have here, okay? So yeah, that being said, the market will open in 8 minutes here, and we're just chilling, I would not take a SPX call, or put right now or anything like that. No need to, right? I already took 2 calls here, so I used up, like $300 here, because PDE does apply to my account. So I used up $350 here. I used $280 here. So far I used almost half the firepower in my account, right? So I want to have some money in the market in case, opportunities present themselves. So I don't want to be taking a play here. Again, I'm not really seeing, like, yeah, okay, so the bear flag is a very good sign here, but you guys know how market opens are. It's very volatile. People will react to this. A lot of people, including you guys, will be selling and buying right at the open. Okay, so Angelique says, would you be able to post all your trades? Did not see you back in the put. Sorry, missed it. Yeah. Let me just have a look here at the Discord. I think this is a little bit confusing, guys, and I promise I will sort this out over the weekend. But let's see here. I remember I told, because someone asked me and I told them. Scalp calls here. I think it was after that. It was after the calls. So the scalp calls here, it was this. Sorry, let me just look here. Yeah, it was this. You guys see here, $19, $20. This is the one. So we got inputs after it. So I might have put it in the Discord. That would be my bad. Let me just. There it is. Got in the same puts again at the trend line rejection. Right? SPY October 10, 370p. So this was, yeah, this was on the 3K challenge. This is why it was a good idea by Omega when he said we should close the room because it gets cluttered. But here I'm just gonna code this here at Angelique, just so you, here you go. But yeah, because I remember I alerted it, and I get where you're coming from. I do apologize. Yeah, it is very, it got cluttered. I should have closed it from the beginning. So this is on me. I do apologize. But I'm gonna clean this up, and I'm gonna make this a lot more tidier. We're gonna have, and you guys gave me some suggestions for the rooms. I'm gonna make rooms for those. You know, we're gonna have rooms where you guys can post your own calls and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get this organized over the weekend. Uh, so don't worry about that. Things will look a lot neater and nicer, you know, when you guys come back on Monday. My absolute pleasure, Angelique. Okay, so let's see here. Hey, our first spam bot. Our first, our first spam bot. Our AI can help you find a perfect match. I already have a girlfriend, dude. I'm okay, and she's in this room as well. So let's see how to close this. I guess report promotes terrorism. Wow, child abuse or something. I just it's spam. It's just spam. Okay, report and goodbye. There, I'm officially a YouTuber now. I got my first spam chat. Let's go. Very bullish. Very bullish sign. Okay, so we have here 3 minutes till the open, and still working on that bear flag. VIX still being very stubborn. I'm not super happy with that. I'm not gonna lie. Not very happy with that. With the VIX, you know, still being down that much. That's not good. I would love to see like a spike and break through this trend line. We break through this trend line, which we've been stuck in since what, 28th of September, right? Almost like more than a week now. What, like 9 days, something like that? That is a lot. That is a lot, right? This is a trend line that needs to break if we're gonna go down further, right? So it could be that. It could be that, you know, that the market is just waiting to see what the SPY does at the open, right? Could be, you know, like we have you know, the market has a little surprise for us here. Do not forget here that on the SPY, we we just like we fill the gap here. We just, you know, like touch the gap and, you know, reverse. And if you guys remember yesterday, I told you like one of the quickest reversals. We said there are three hard reversals that you will see very quickly, and almost always a gap fill is followed by a quick bounce up or a little baby reversal. I wouldn't say full reversal, just a baby reversal, right? So it's to be expected. It's normal. If the VIX stays low, does that point to a gamma squeeze? Not necessarily, no. No, not really, right? So basically, the VIX, it's the inflow of SPY puts here, right? So all that tells us is that there is no expectations there will be a big inflow of SPY puts. Again, it could be just, you know, like people waiting to see what happens in the open. We could get a big influx right at the open here, and we can see a big jump up. I don't know if you guys are on Twitter, you might have seen people posting about you know, the options flow, and there has been very big orders yesterday on VIX. There's strikes of 75 that expire mid-November, and a strike of 150 that expires I don't know, 23, March 23, something like that. And these were big orders. We're talking $1 million plus per order. Uh, So it could be just a delayed reaction here, right? It could be, some, market makers or institutions just messing with us, showing us this diversions here, scaring off people, who have not gotten in yet. Could be many things. It's still too late to say, we get any sort of gamma squeeze here. Way too early, but possible, especially with it being a Friday too, and the expiries and everything. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's impossible here, uh, but for now, we need to wait and see the open market. Open, guys. Let's go. All right, so let's have a quick look here. And see, this is what I was talking about. Went from 210 way down to 160. $50 lost immediately on the open, even though we were going down. Like for a minute there, the SPY was falling down. And still, the premium got crushed. Ivy crush, premium crush. This is a real thing. This is a big problem, right? So, all right. So let's see here. I might just, close this. Yeah, let's secure our profits here. All right. So let's see here. Limit. Let's see if I can get a stop at the 80. I'm gonna put a stop at 380 here. If it gets hit, it gets hit. If it goes up more, it goes up more. Nice. Keep going. Oh wow, very nice. Very nice. Right. So let's keep an eye on this one, and let's move our stops up with it. Right. So we can modify here. Oh, keep going, keep going. Nice. Wow. So I'm gonna change this one here to 410. And again, it gets hit, it gets hit. I don't care. I'm pretty happy with it, right? So, and I'm gonna again modify here, right? I'm just gonna keep monitoring this, keep moving my stop, up 320. Oh wow, this thing it just keeps going up. 430. We might get our stop hit here. And yeah, we got stopped out, but we caught a nice little move here. Okay. All right, so yeah, we're up 37% on the account here. Excellent, yay us. All right, so let's see what other plays we can take here. So what is the expectation here? Bear flag, and we're hoping for a bigger fall here, right? Now I know some of you guys might look at this and think, oh well, like the SPY is the RSI, is pretty down low here. Guys, it can keep, if you guys think this is oversold, it can get more oversold. It can keep getting more oversold. Why? Because, like I said, my preferred, chart panels here is this. Let me just, this always goes here. Let's change this to a day. This is why I prefer this, right? Because sure, we might be oversold on the 5 minutes, but we're not oversold on the 1 day, right? We're kind of oversold on the 5 minutes, oversold on the 1 minute, and on the 1 hour, we're about to get oversold here, right? So, and again, if this goes down more, I don't really care. We are having an H pattern formation here. If you guys can see this, I don't know if this view is clear or not, but we have an H pattern forming here. So this is an H pattern. So we have the pole and the H forming here like this. This would be an H pattern formation, which is pretty bearish, right? So, okay, so we have the SPY here struggling at the PM low, right? So if it breaks this down here, this could be a nice entry for us here, okay? So this could be an opportunity for another entry. If the PM low gets taken out, this could be a nice entry for us, right? Okay, so we're gonna, I just moved my trading, my trading account to the other window so I can look at the chart and trade at the same time. Let's have a quick look here. I'm just preparing an order ticket. I'm gonna do SPY now. I'm not gonna do SPX. I'm just gonna keep it SPY. So let's see here, SPY, enter, options chain. Yeah, so this is what I did. I loaded up my option chain here, right? And probably not October 10th. I might go for October. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for October 12th, right? It will definitely be puts. Maybe I can grab 2 puts here, right? So I can trim and keep some. So what am I looking for here? I want to see if we're gonna break through and keep going up, maybe retest this and go back down, or keep going up. We don't know what's going to happen yet. Or we can see here that the pre-market low, let me shift back to the, this one. Or we can see here that the pre-market low is giving us some sort of resistance here. A pullback is good. A pullback gives us an opportunity to enter, right? So this is not necessarily a bad thing. This is a good thing, okay? And yeah, we're just gonna wait to see if this gets taken out, we get in. If this does not get taken out, we do not get in. Jay is asking 3-day expiry. No, that's gonna be a 5-day expiry. October 12th will be a 5-day expiry. You can get the 3-day expiry if you're gonna scalp today. If you're getting into this today and you're gonna get out of this today, yeah, 3-day expiry is good. I'm thinking I'm gonna hold this. I might hold onto this one for a little bit. So, I'm just gonna keep here. This is about to go fall down again. So let me just pick a nice juicy put here. I am eyeing the 361. Why the 361? Because we do have some sort of resistance here, right? So I might get some 361 puts. And and for my account size, they are reasonably priced. They're going right now for $2. So this kind of makes sense for my account size. But we're not pulling the trigger yet, right? We're still wait and see, right? Wait and see here. We still have the H pattern, forming here. So I'm just gonna keep an eye out, and I want a buy signal for puts. I want to see this get taken out. I see this get taken out, then I can start safely entering, right? You can enter here now on pullback, but that's a little bit risky, right? Because you don't know what's going to happen, right? The market is still digesting this. The market is still figuring out what to do. We finally have a VIX here with a little baby green, right? Which just went away and went red again. Beats what we had pre-market. I'm not gonna lie, 0.7 up, but still, I would not want to risk it, honestly, right? So yeah, I'm just waiting here. I'm just waiting here to see to get a buy signal for puts, and once I get my buy signal, I'm gonna execute my order, and we'll see what happens here. So I'm looking at the 361 5-day out contracts, currently going for almost around $2, right? Again, we're still waiting. Market is making us wait. They're making us work for it. Again, be patient. Have your orders ready. Okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger here on one. It seems that I do not have enough cash. Interesting. See, again, this is what I don't really like too much about the desktop version, because the mobile version will tell you how much cash you have, so, or how much buying power you have. But here I can't really tell, honestly. So let's try again here. Buy. Press enter, option chain, 361. Cash available, sell cash is 300. Okay, that's why. So we only have 300. So I'd rather go for these or these. Now I'm gonna go for these, for the 359. I want to have two contracts. I want to be able to trim throughout the day. I don't want to, I don't want to just hold on to those, for good. And I'm okay with a fill at 175 or lower, right? The reason why I have it a bit higher than the other one is because when this falls, it's gonna fall quick, right? And if I can't get it, if I can't get it, then I'm gonna have to keep changing the order, and I'll be chasing it at that point. What trade are you going for? I'm going for puts if it breaks this here. If it breaks the PM low and the intraday low, if it breaks this level, then I'm going for a put. Basically, I'm going for two 359 puts that are 5 days out. If you guys can get something more close to the money, even better. But again, because I don't have much cash left, so I am forced to take something that's a bit more far out of the money. But the closer you are to the money, the better it is. You won't have to deal with a lot of the Greeks in that case, right? So market's still digesting, right? It does look like it wants to go up a little bit here. Might go and retest the 21 MA here, which is the white line. Might even retest this support here, which was the low of last week. Support turned resistance now. So let's see. Let's see what I want to do. In all cases, we have our order loaded up here. I am personally ready to pull the trigger, right? So if we break the low, I'm gonna pull the trigger. If not, then it is what it is. No trade here. We did good this week. We're up 37% on the port in just 2 days. This is excellent. I'm very happy with my win. Not really looking to risk anything going onto the weekend. I want to go into the weekend knowing that I started the challenge strong. It's gonna give me a nice psychological boost. Gonna make release my endorphins for the weekend. And this is what you want to going into the weekend. You wanna start next week going in with that positive energy, positive momentum, right? So till the spy does anything here, let's have a look at what people are saying in the Discord. And if you guys are watching and you're not in the Discord yet, you guys are missing out. The Discord is free and extremely fun. So let's see here. J Smooth, wish I could trade those. Well, Tesla 0-day printing. Astronaut, I thought you were in calls. I don't know. Is Tesla going up? Maybe he shifted. I don't know. Oh, J Smooth asking put. Well, I spoke too soon. Got stop lost. I'm gonna get another P. Yeah, he's going to puts. Yeah, I mean, like any major stock right now, puts are gonna print, right? So today was job report. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yeah, looks like things are slowing down. VIX is finally making moves here. Again, look at this, testing the trend line here, trying to break through. We get a breakthrough this time, has room on the RSI to run everything. We get a breakthrough this time, and the SPY is just gonna fall off a cliff. But we need the VIX to cooperate with us, and looks like it's going for it now. Looks like it's going for it. So what level is this here? 367.82. I'm just gonna move this to the other window so I can look at the chart at the same time. Still struggling. Come on, give me a big drop. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on, SPY. You know you want to die. Die, SPY. SPY, die. Die, SPY. Absolutely nothing worse than chop, especially when the market opens, because you have all this pent up energy and you're like, I'm gonna make some money, I'm gonna be rich today, and then it opens up and it's just like chopping. It's just like it's the worst. But it does look like it's gonna go for it. I'm just gonna pull the trigger here on one of them at least, just in case. So I got one, right? And we can add more, but okay, looks like I got one at the right time. Yay me. I only got one so far here, right? Managed to only snag the one. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Let's see if it's just gonna keep dying some more, or you know, or it's gonna pull back, or what's gonna happen here. Gonna give us another opportunity. So far, this is, I don't know why it's not showing the correct price movement, but it should be moving. There you go. So we're in at 167 and it's at 180 now. That's around the $20 profit. Not bad, not bad so far. Come on, let's go, SPY. Looks like we got in at a good time here. So let's just hope it, you know, we get some more pain here. The problem is I don't think I have enough cash to enter another trade here. That's a big problem. I don't think my cash will be enough. Let's try something here and see if I have enough cash. Buy one, preview. So my sell cash is 175. Okay, so I don't have enough cash to add into this position. I can get a bit further out call, but I feel I'll be pushing my luck a little bit here, so I don't want to do that. So I'll just wait here for now. But so far the trade is going, you know, our way. If you want to be super conservative here, that's 167, $20 trade. That's what 7-8%. That's not bad. You can take that, right? You know, you can sell it at $240, $40 of 168. That's almost like 15-16% play. That's not bad at all. You know, no, actually $40 will be 20 plus because 10% is 16, so 20% will be 32. Yeah, so at 32, something like that, it hits that level, and you want to take the money and you want to, you know, call it a day. That will be a 20% play, and you're good. You know, so. But my expectations here, my hopes here is that this you know keeps going, not just today, but you know the rest of the week. It just keeps going down and going for a new low here. Also, just you know, we spoke about this guy, the earnings and everything, earnings recession, and you know the job report is bad. We have the CPI report and the earnings, right? We get one of the three is already bad. We get one more thing that is bad, and yeah, the market is toast. So. The only thing that might be saving us right now, just you know, just we're not completely capitulating here right now, is people are probably like thinking, well, the CPI might not come in as hot as expected. Well, maybe the earnings will surprise us a little bit, and they might. Who knows? I don't. So far, the earnings have been extremely disappointing. We already got news from AMD yesterday. They revised their earnings projections. It was a horrible, horrible, horrible revision. 1 billion difference in revenue. That is day and night difference. Very bad. Year over year, though, still good. And AMD is a big buy for me if it gets below 50. I said it in the group yesterday. I'm gonna repeat it again. AMD year over year still grew in one of the worst periods in recent history. Right? This is a company that I would buy. 100% no questions asked. If it gets below 50, I am loading the boat. I am getting leaps. I am getting far out, 6-month minimum, probably a year, month out. This was trading at $100 2-3 months ago, right? If it goes below 50, I am loading the boat on leaps here. This will be a once in a lifetime opportunity for AMD. AMD is an excellent company. I don't care what anyone says, right? So right here we're at the 20% level, right? So here this is where I consider putting my stops. Just one thing though here. Look at this RSI very extended, right? What's gonna happen here is that it will go up a little bit, bounce and chop here a little bit. This might take out my stop if I place my stop immediately, right, at 32 here, right? So I don't want to be doing that, right? I'll either I can just take my profit and run, which is cool, no, you know, like no harm in doing that, or I can just wait here a little bit, you know, I have time on the put, right? No need to rush. The trend is still in our favor, right? So, you know, no need to absolutely, you know, do anything that we don't, you know, have to do here. So I'm just gonna stay patient here. VIX is finally on our side. Like I said, once it breaks through, look at this. Look at this. It break through the trend line. We get an absolute huge Shrek dig of a candle. Look at this nice, juicy, big candle, right? Just goes way up, okay? Now, we can expect it go back and, retest this trend line. That is okay. That is normal. We would not be too worried about that. But we finally broke through the trend line for the first time since the 27th, right? This is pretty good news for bears, okay? So, SPY here continuing its downward trajectory, right? And let's see here. The first resistance we're probably going to have will be around here, 365.9. 365.9 is the first possible resistance we can have here, right? So what we can do here is I can just, put my losses here, and I'm going to put my stop loss at 2, and I'm just going to let it do its thing. I don't care. Gets hit, it gets hit. It doesn't get hit, it doesn't get hit. I'm making good money on this so far, and I still have $175. So if it stops at this resistance, I can take another position again. No worries here. Let me just remove this annoying brush thing here. Goodbye. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, I have my stop loss here, and I'm just gonna be patient with this. Nourish. We got time, we got trend and everything, right? So let's see what you want. I found my patch. Thank you, 69. Oh man, well, I mean, like it always warms my heart, when two people meet in the group. So I'm happy for you, CZN77. I'm very happy for you. All right. So again, nothing really to watch out for here. I trimmed at 210. Nice, excellent work, Angelique. See, what did I tell you? We're gonna make up this money today. Anything that we lost, we still have the full day ahead of us, right? And we have some very nice, bearish downward momentum here. We have what, like this? We're not even like an hour into the market, right? It's barely 30 minutes in. Okay, look at this, so nice, so pretty. 45. So what, 45? I can't do this math off the top of my head, but let's see how much. 50 divided by 168. This is what I hate about IKBR. Does not tell you how much percentage you made. That would be if we trim at 50%, $50, that'd be a 30% play, which is good. If it hits it again, I might just sell this thing and call it a day here, and have a early weekend. I have a lot to work on for you guys. A lot of videos I need to make. Big stuff coming on next week, right? So I might just end this chat because we started a little bit early here. So I might just end this chat in the next, in this stream in the next 8 minutes here, and just call it a day. We don't have enough cash anyway to do anything else. I have $176, and yeah, it's just solved. So look at this, almost 40% on the account. Excellent way to end the week, right? So 2 days into the weekend, and we're up 40% on our account. And we're up $150 today, which is around 12% since yesterday on the account, which is again very good. I'm very happy with the progress so far. Jay also trimmed here 215. Look at this, guys. I love this, And now just secure 20%. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All of us making money today. I love this, right? So no, this is I genuinely mean this. I'm very happy. This was why I wanted to do the stream, so we can all make money together. I knew if we can see it all together, we can come up with ideas and stuff together. Excellent. We all made money. Yes. Okay. So I might take something again that's a little bit long term and let it ride. Probably will not. Probably just call it a day here. But yeah, thank you so much for showing up today, guys. Before I leave, all I'm going to tell you is that watch out for downtrend, consolidation, downtrend, consolidation, downtrend, consolidation, etc., right? And yeah, I think this is how it's going to be today. Okay, so if you want to get in on the bear flanks, get in on the consolidation areas. Do not chase down here because it can bounce very quickly. Take out your stops. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. And I really need your help, guys, to start spreading those around. If you can share those on any social media accounts that you got, anywhere, share with a friend, anyone who you think might benefit from this. It will really, really help me out. So, hope you have a fantastic weekend. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you on Discord. Ash out.